Hi all, welcome to my channel. Today we'll discuss about the concurrency control. So in the concurrency control, we have three types of protocols are there. First one is the lock based protocol, second one is the timestamp protocol, and the third one is the validation based protocol. So lock based protocol, timestamp protocol, validation based protocol. So in this I am going to explain about lock based protocol. So what is meant by lock based protocol? It is a mechanism in which a transaction cannot read or write until it requires an appropriate lock. Okay, so the transaction is going to either read or write, so until it gets the appropriate lock. When it gets the lock, then it is going to perform either read or write. So remember, there are two types of locks in lock based protocol. First one is the read lock, second one is the write lock. So read lock is also called as shared lock. Read lock is also called as shared lock. Write lock is also called as exclusive lock. So there are two types of locks, read and write. So what is meant by read lock, which is also called as a shared lock? So if a transaction has read lock on the data item, other transaction can obtain read lock on the data item but no write locks. So when we allow read lock, it indicates that just we are going to read the data from other transactions. Other transactions will read the data but it cannot write. When we go for write lock, if a transaction has write lock on data item, then other transactions cannot obtain read lock or write lock on the data item. So when there is a write lock, we cannot read, we cannot write. But when there is a read lock, we cannot read, but we cannot write. Remember, read lock is also called as shared lock, which is represented by S. Write lock is also called as exclusive lock, which is represented by X. So read lock is S, write lock is S. So read lock is S, write lock is X. Now you see there is a table, lock compatibility table, which is going to indicate the read and write locks. So here S is the read lock, X is the write lock. Read lock, write lock. When there is a read lock is there, other transactions read lock, then we can access. Other transactions write lock, we cannot access because we are in read mode. So when we are in write lock mode, we can not access read as well as write. So this is about the lock based protocol. Now let me explain about the variation of this two-phase locking protocol, which is from lock based protocol. So it is the variation from locking based protocol. Okay, so now you see a transaction is said to be two-phase locking protocol if all the operations precede the first lock operation in the transaction. Okay, remember there are two types of phases in two-phase locking protocol. First one is the growing phase, second one is the shrinking phase. So important thing, remember there are two types of phases. First one is the growing phase and second one is the shrinking phase. Now what is meant by growing phase? In this, transaction acquires all locks needed but cannot release any locks. So in the growing phase, just we are going to get the locks. In the shrinking phase, we are going to release all the locks. Growing is getting, shrinking is releasing the locks. Now you can see there is an example in the below, so which is going to explain about the locks. Now you see T1 is there, T2 is there. So there are two transactions, T1 as well as T2. Now what is meant by this T1? What is meant by this T2? We'll see. So now you see lock 1 of A. So we are going to lock A. Then we are going to perform the operations on data item A. Yes. Then we are going to say read of A. So next A is equal to A plus 100. Now we completed read operation. Okay. Then I am going to say write of A. So we completed A here. Now I want to perform the operations on B. So if at all you want to perform any operations, you must go with the lock. So L1 of B. So remember, when you want to perform the operations on B, you must unlock A. That's why we unlocked A. Then we are going to read B. We are going to B is equal to B plus 100. W1 is equal to B. U1 is equal to B. Let me explain again. So lock 1 of A. So we are going to lock the item of A. Lock 1 of A. So we are going to lock the item of data item A. Then read 1 of A. So next A is equal to A plus 100. So we are going to lock A. We are going to perform read, write. Then we are going to lock B. So if at all you want to perform operations on B, you must release A. So you can perform B now. Then you can unlock. Similarly, same transactions. L1 is there, L2. Read 1, read 2. W1, W2. L1, L2. R1, R2. So this is about the growing and shrinking phase. Now you see one of the important point of types of 2PL. So there are three types of two-phase locking protocols. First one is the strict protocol. Second one is the rigorous. Third one is the conservative. In the strict 2PL, it should satisfy the basic 2PL and all exclusive must should hold until commit or abort. So strict 2PL must have exclusive locks. So strict 2PL ensures the recoverable and cascadeless. So second one, rigorous 2PL. It should satisfy the basic 2PL and shared exclusive locks should hold until it commit or abort. Now when you see strict, you need only exclusive locks. But when you have a rigorous 2PL, you are going to have shared as well as exclusive. So recoverable is here and here same, cascadeless here and here same. Now when we talk about the two-phase locking protocol about conservative, it requires a transaction to lock all the items to access before the transaction begins execution by pre-declaring its read set and write set. So it does not mandate to commit before unlocking the resource. So remember, one of the important point, it is the deadlock free. So it is the deadlock free. So this is about the two-phase locking protocol. So there are three types: strict, rigorous and conservative. Now you can see this is a important diagram which is going to show the relation between basic 2PL, strict 2PL and rigorous 2PL. So this portion is called as a basic 2PL. This portion is called as a strict 2PL. This is called as a rigorous 2PL. So this is all about the two-phase locking protocol. Thank you for watching this video. In the next video, I am going to explain about next protocol. Thank you.